Well, howdy, folks. Shalom, shalom. This is vlog number 7. The date is November 30th, 2025. This is the last day of November. Because it's the last day of November, it is also weigh day. As I've mentioned previously, I weigh myself on the very last day of the month, each month. In the morning, I get up, I go in the bathroom, I pee, and I pull out the scale, and I set the scale up, and I set the phone up with the camera because I'm usually not that well awake, and I step on the scale, take a picture when the number comes up, and step off, and then let it reset, and do that 4 times, and whatever number comes up consistently, that's the number I go with. Today, the first reading was high, then the next 3 readings were the same, so that was the reading that it actually was. I don't know why the first one was a little bit higher. Could be the way I'm stepping on the scale. You got to be careful the way you, depending on where you step on the scale and how hard and whatnot you press, even just balancing on the scale, trying not to touch anything, but balancing on the scale, and then trying to be careful so you can hit the button on the phone and take the picture and whatnot, can change the weight just because you're jiggling on the scale. I've found that in times past. So that could have been the reason why the first one was a little bit higher than the next 3. So yeah, whatever. Be all right. Anyway, numbers. Previously for October's October's weight was a 3.8. Today I was 0.6, so I lost for the month 3.2 pounds. Not as much as I had hoped. I was hoping for double digits, but it didn't work out that way. So, I did take a measurement on the tape, and my tape is 52 inch. Okay. Now I can definitely feel a reduction in my belly. Okay. I can absolutely feel a reduction in my belly. The overalls that you've seen me wear in other videos are 48s. Okay. I am now currently wearing pants that are 44s. Their label says 44, which, according, if you go by the labels, going straight from my size 48 waist overalls to my size 44 waist pants, I've lost 4 inches off my waist. Okay. Whether I have or not, I mean, it's just by the straight numbers on the tags inside the garments, you've decreased 4 inches. A couple of days ago, I actually weighed my waist, not the belly, but the waist, and it came out 46. And my church pants are labeled 42. So am I a 48, a 46, a 44, a 42? Who knows? Who cares? That's not really important. Again, the goal here is to get a flat tummy. All right. And for my money, I'm well on my way to that goal because I'm wearing size 44 pants. I can take the button on my jeans and put it on my belly button and close my jeans. Previously, when I started at the beginning of the month, there's no way I could get those pants to close over my belly button. There was just too much fat and flab there. Also, you'll notice I'm not wearing suspenders. Okay? I used to have to wear suspenders because if I tried to just wear pants and keep them from falling down off my butt, like, the comedy routines there, I would have to cinch the belt so tight it would cut into my flesh. And I mean painfully cut. Like in 15 minutes, I got loosen this. It's literally cutting like a tourniquet. Now I can wear these pants, size 44, without suspenders to keep them up, and I don't have to cinch the belt so tight that it's cutting. Okay, it's a little snug, but it's not cutting. So I can wear pants without suspenders and wear them comfortably for numerous hours for the whole day. Okay, whereas previously I could not. This is one of the reasons why I wore overalls. You don't have to use a belt. They just hang on your shoulders like a big tent dress, like women wear big tent dresses, not little skinny sundresses, but just tent dresses. and or dressing gowns or what have you, just hang from the shoulder and just straight down. Well, the same thing with overalls. There's no tension, there's no elastic in the straps. They're just hang on your shoulders and just hang straight down. So, but I don't need. I can do away with the overalls for the moment, and I can get rid of the straps on the suspenders because they are elastic, and even sitting down, they're still compressing like a rubber band. And after a while, it gets to you, and you just want to take the things off, But like I say, before my pants would just fall down, so you can't take them off. That's just the way it is. So I've I haven't gotten much on the scale, and the YouTube people say don't pay that much attention to the scale. You may not lose much, you may not lose any, you may even gain weight. But the big change is not the number of weight, because if you lose a pound of fat and you gain a pound of muscle, 1 pound loss and a 1 pound gain washes to zero. So the scale says you haven't done anything, but your body composition has made a change. The percentage of fat versus the percentage of muscle, that's what's changed. So I'm not, as I said, I'm not really doing much exercising. I'm not trying to do much exercising because I don't really want to build muscle. I just want to lose weight, period. Mostly the belly fat. So that's the deal there. Um, and I'm on the right road. I'm doing good. I'm going to call this a great success. Like NASCAR racing, they used to race just the whole race. Now they're racing in stages. You have like a 300 lap race. Well, at lap 100 is stage one, lap 200 is stage two, and then lap 300 is the finish of the race. So call November here stage one. I won stage one. All right, because I have significant less belly fat that I can actually feel that it has decreased, even though the scale says I really haven't done much of anything. So there's that. I won stage one. It's a good victory. We've done good. All right, the next thing, of course, is Turkey Day. We had Turkey Day. Went out to the diner, the 50s diner over at the end of 291 and the Mass Pike, because it's basically the only thing that's open other than the little convenience stores, like Cumberland Farms convenience stores and stuff. Everything else is closed. But it's a truck stop. It's open 365, 7 days a week, 24 hours, 365. It never closes. Just like the police station, just like the hospital, it never closes. There's always truckers coming in and out, travelers coming in and out. It's just the way truck stops are and travel centers. So we had our little traditional family tradition meal there. Even though it's just me and my sister now. It used to be my sister, my dad, my other sister, friends of the family. Sometimes there'd be like 10, 12 people around the table there, and a big shindig there and whatnot. A couple, $100, $150 worth of food and whatnot. Now it's just my sister and myself. And so we had our little meal. That was fine. But also I bought some pie. I've had some grinders, watched some football, of course, as I mentioned before. Playing to watch football, and I watched football and I enjoyed the games. So I've done a little give back here at the end of the month, and that's okay. I'm in here for the long haul. Wasn't the month of November and that's it. Whatever you get, you got. No, it's not a game show. I'm in here for the long haul. So tomorrow starts December 1st. We get back on the treadmill here, on the food mill, with the dieting, with the strict meals, the strict water, the strict black coffee with no sweetener or nothing, and continue on and burn off the little bit that I gained from Thanksgiving. And I'm sure I gained maybe 5 pounds. It'll burn off. It's okay. We're in here for the long haul. So there's that. And the thing for December is this year, 2025, Christmas and New Year's falls on Thursdays, and Thursdays is one of my eating days. I eat Saturday lunch, Sunday supper, and then Tuesday lunch, Tuesday supper, Thursday lunch, Thursday supper. But because Thursday here is going to be Christmas and New Year's Day, Christmas Day, New Year's Day, generally everything's closed. Certainly Christmas. New Year's, assume it's going to be closed. It's generally the three traditional days that everything is closed is Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. Okay? So that all that means is I have to do a little bit of extra planning here and there as to what I'm going to do and how I'm going to acquire the food stuffs that I get normally on a Thursday, probably on a Wednesday. And what I do is I go to the Main Street Grill for lunch, and I'll have my steak and eggs, and I'll get extra steaks, bring them home, stick them in the fridge, uh, and from the grill drive over to Geisler's supermarket, Nagwam, and go to their salad bar and get the salads, bring those home and stick the steaks and the salad in the fridge, and at supper time, take them out, dice up the steak, put it on the salad, and have steak on top of my salad, and there you go. But because they're going to be Christmas Day and New Year's Day are going to be closed, I got to probably acquire the stuff Wednesday and just hang it over an extra day. That's okay, not a problem. There's no real extra meals. Thanksgiving is football. Christmas is always basketball. I'm not really into basketball. And New Year's is probably college games. So I may do a little extra eating on New Year's Day for the college games. And there you go. So that's basically where we're at. I don't know when I'll do the next vlog. I don't need to keep coming here every week and go, well, the week went normal. You know, you don't need to hear that. I don't need to say that. I'm just wasting your time and wasting mine. So the next vlog may be 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, maybe at the end of December, a wrap-up vlog, and there you go. Who knows? But that's where we're at. We've done a great success for November. I wasn't sure how it was all going to go, especially the first day when I started the second, and this whole thing. And then like the first week was pretty rough, and then the second week was a little bit better. The third week was doing pretty good, and then the fourth week here with Thanksgiving was kind of a little bit of a give back, but that's right. But I'm in the routine. I know how it feels. I know what to expect as far as how my body feels, what it's kind of asking for, what it's not asking for. And like I say, at supper times on the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, when I don't eat food, it's my non-eating days. I have the electrolyte in the bottle of water for supper, and then chase it down with a cup of black coffee. And there you go. And carry on, carry on. So I'll see you whenever I see you again for vlog number 8. And there you go. Shalom, shalom.